there are two Boko Harams. Visible Boko Haram, led by Shekau. Invisible Boko Haram, led by Jonathan Goodluck. So, I mean, which means the government can never do anything that will tame the Boko Haram. Absolutely.
Why did you say that the government is also Boko Haram?
Well, you remember very well, the president himself said that there are Boko Haram members in his cabinet, and we're yet to see who they are. He has not handed them over to the police, and as I speak to you now, there is not one person that is being prosecuted, one high up level person that is probably in jail for Boko Haram. And as I speak to you today, people are being killed in Kanu, where I live, in Maiduguri, in Yola, in Yobe, in all these states and other towns in the northern part of the country. And the government is doing nothing. And the military, I was in Maiduguri for 6 weeks, and I have seen the condition of our soldiers there. You know the government is not serious in tackling Boko Haram.
Did he mention killings in the southeast and in the west? No. In the middle belt, no. Only in the north. Where they have sponsored the Boko Haram. And then Ali admitted that the Boko Haram, they are terrorists. But they cannot stamp it and say, yes, internationally Boko Haram is a terrorist group. Rather, he tried to tell you there are two types. The ones, visible ones you can see, and the ones in Jonathan's administration who are there. They are the same Fulanis. There are cabinet members. And that was a challenge for Jonathan. Name them so that we'll know who they are. This is typical Fulanism. This is typical Fulanism. They commit a crime. They tell you, prove that we committed a crime. They shift the burden to you. Let's continue.
And the menace will not go.
I want to talk about the missing girls. It's been like 4 months now. I mean, do you think that they are doing anything at all?
Well, I think, yes, they are talking, making noise. But doing things on the ground, I don't think so. As I speak to you as well, not one military officer is in Sambisa forest. They have never ever been there. Never. They have never been to the forest where the Boko Haram members are. The government knows. So how do they tackle it? And you see, the unfortunate part of it is that the Nigerian military would rather go on the street and kill you and I. Last week in Zaria, they went and killed Azakzaki people, his 3 children, and or on the road, on the street, or in Lagos with bus drivers and so on. In other parts of the country, taking money from public, Muslim people. But to go to Sambisa and fight, they will not, because the leader of Boko Haram, the invisible, who is Jonathan Goodluck, invisible Boko Haram leader, will not give them funds, necessary ammunition to go and work or to go and fight.
Yeah. Now you see what is happening here. Will not give them money. And this is why Gumi is giving them money, arms and ammunition, to fight you. We didn't see it coming. We didn't see it coming. They ensured that Jonathan Goodluck left office. And that's why he was there. You listen to it very clearly. The policies they have in place is what they're implementing today. And when I see these people selling their own people, saying they are running for governorship, then you will be ready for 2023. Think again. Arms and ammunition were given to them to fight Boko Haram. In South Africa, those arms were seized. It was planned by the Fulanese and their foreign agents to instruct South Africa not to release the arms so that they will not be used against Boko Haram. All of you were aware of it.
He recently asked for another $1 billion to fight Boko Haram. Do you think that he's not using the money for what he claims that he's going to use the money for, or do you think he just did not give them the order to go after the girls?
Well, they have already appropriated more than $1 trillion. I mean, more than 1 trillion naira between 2009 to date to fight Boko Haram. But what are they doing? They're just having parties coming to Washington just like with the 70, 80 persons to come and spend people's money. Or what are they doing again? Maybe the First Lady going on Jamboree. What are they doing again? Celebration of Nigeria 100 years. What are they doing again? Making sure President acquires another aircraft. What are they doing again? $20 billion that were said to have been missing, instead of the President to ask for where is the money. What he did, sack Sanusi. What he did, sack the minister, the MD of NNPC. What he did, this is the only country that in 4 years you had 4 MDs of NNPC, but the Minister of Petroleum has never been questioned. These kind of things. So this is where the money is going to. Now, the President is looking for another $1 billion to steal the way they have been stealing the country. If the President is serious, he should ask for the whereabouts of the 20 billion and probably take from that 20 billion and use whatever he wants to do for the military. But he is not going to do that because he's not serious. He does not want peace in this country. That's why I am in Washington to solicit the assistance and the cooperation of President Obama to arrest President Jonathan Goodluck, to ensure he doesn't go back to Nigeria. Because if the American government will be after Mugabe, will be after Bashir of Sudan, with even an arrest warrant on him, there are no more people killed in Sudan than in Nigeria. So if the United States government is serious, if the international community is serious, the person to be arrested is here in Washington. They should arrest him. We shall provide evidence against Jonathan Goodluck with...
I think this is very hard to swallow. It is very hard to swallow because if you... I will shift it back a little bit for you to assimilate what this guy is saying. He came to Washington soliciting for Obama to arrest Jonathan Goodluck for crimes he did not commit. That he is there in Washington. And make sure he doesn't go back to yes. Excuse me. He wants to make sure he doesn't go back to the country, to Nigeria. And listen.
Nigeria 100 years. What are they doing again? Making sure President acquires another aircraft. What are they doing again? $20 billion that were said to have been missing, instead of the President to ask for where is the money. What he did, sack Sanusi. What he did, sack the minister, the MD of NNPC. What he did, this is the only country that in 4 years you had 4 MDs of NNPC.
Now we are getting to that portion again. Who were those that were sacked? Who were those that were sacked? They're not happy. So if you think that you're in a position that you're going to build Nigeria, you think again that you're one Nigeria. If you think that you're going to build it and make it a paradise, you think again. They are in control. They are in full control of whatever today you have seen it. Today you see what is happening. So let's continue, my brothers and sisters.
but the Minister of Petroleum has never been questioned. You know, these kind of things. So this is where the money is going to. Now, the president is looking for another 1 billion to steal the way they have been stealing the country. If the president is serious, he should ask for the whereabouts of the 20 billion and probably take from that 20 billion and use whatever he wants to do for the military. But he is not going to do that because he's not serious. He does not want peace in this country. That's why I am in Washington to solicit the assistance and the cooperation of President Obama to arrest President Jonathan Goodluck, to ensure he doesn't go back to Nigeria. Because if the American government will be after Mugabe, will be after Bashir of Sudan, with even an arrest warrant on him, there are no more people killed in Sudan than in Nigeria. So if the United States government is serious, if the international community is serious, the person to be arrested is here in Washington. They should arrest him. We shall provide.
Why haven't they arrested Buhari or Jubril or whoever? The policy, the foreign policy. You are Biafran. It will not work for you. It will work for others. So these are the things I'm pointing out to you. Because conspiracy in the first degree is too much. So, for the fact that Bashir of Sudan and Mugabe and all those people is here to tell Obama to arrest Jonathan Goodluck. So listen, brothers and sisters.
Evidence against Jonathan Goodluck with blood in his hands. The country we emulate was the U.S. You could see how they deployed the resources to bring in 2 American citizens from Liberia that are affected by Ebola. 2. As I speak to you now, probably 100 Nigerians are killed and nothing is happening. And you mean this man will be walking the streets of the greatest democracy in the world? I mean, the American government is not serious if they allow him to go back.
I'm glad you talked about the Washington summit going on, because I was just about to ask you about that. First of all, what do you think about the whole idea of inviting African leaders here? And second of all, do you think anything good can come out of this for regular Nigerians on the street?
Well, the American government is doing it for its own interest, just like the Chinese also did this kind of conference in their own interest, the African leaders and Chinese leaders, is to foster economic gains of these countries. But whether the African leaders, will also seek for an opportunity to enhance Africans, that's another thing. Some African countries will do, but certainly the leadership of Nigeria will not do anything to ensure you and I, ordinary Nigerians, benefit from this kind of jamboree.
They've been saying that Nigeria now has the biggest economy in Africa, and it's been some months now. We're not seeing the effect of that yet. So I'm just wondering your view about how they've been saying Nigeria is the biggest economy now, and also the fact that you're saying that coming here doesn't really translate into anything good for common Nigerians.
The economic indices in Nigeria is different from reality. The economic indices, inflation, whatever inflation figure or any economic indices Okonjo Iweala tells you or President Johnson tells you is total lie, because they don't even know what they're doing. Economic indices should show the number of jobs created in a month, the number of people that can feed, the number of children that can go to school, how many hospitals are. As I speak to you now, doctors in Nigeria are on strike.
For more than a month.
For more than a month. I mean, the polytechnic lecturers, more than 1 year, they decided on their own to come back to work, because nobody cares. So this is the country where nobody cares about anything. How can they come and tell you that we are the biggest economy? I am telling you, Niger Republic economy is better than that of Nigeria, because at least average Niger people, they can feed, they can send their children to school. Those that can afford can have electricity. And in my country, this is the only country in the whole world that no matter how rich you are, you could be inconvenienced. Because if you have the best car in the country, it could break down and nobody could fix it for you. Absolutely, because you have no road to fly it. If you have the best house, you could... Absolutely. You know, so that's what I'm telling you. So where are the economic indices? Who will tell you that we are the biggest economy? No. If you say we have the greatest looters of the economy, that I agree. The president is proud to say that we are the second country with the largest number of private aircrafts. Those kind of nonsense. I mean, if your president will pride him.
Listen to who is speaking. Listen to who is speaking. Largest number of private aircrafts. Was Jonathan lying? No. You saw how many that were the Buhari's wedding, Buhari Jr. It was bigger than, numbers were greater than the cars in the parking lot. What we see, when you point one finger, the rest four is pointing back to you. I'm getting people to actually, and I'm going to play this again. I will play it again. Because you're looking at what is playing out. So when you're saying you're running for presidency 2023, I wonder who you're going to preside over. Absolutely not the Fulanis.
In saying, look, my country has private jets. I mean, as if that has got nothing to do with anything to do with economic indices. If you have 1% of the population of about 200 million stealing, taking the money, bluntly, I mean, like poking their hands, the fingers into the eyes of the masses, that you can go to hell, do your worst. Yes, we have stolen. There is nothing you can do, and we can bring the military to crush you. Instead of them to send military to Sambisa, they use them against us.
Let's talk a bit about the upcoming election. I know you've been saying that the candidate for presidency has to be from the north, and a lot of people have been wondering, why must it be somebody from the north?
There could be a good Christian leader, and there could be a bad Muslim leader. There could be a good southern leader, or there could be a bad northern leader. I mean, I am sure we can have somebody better than Jonathan Goodluck from Utuoke, his village. All we are saying is got nothing to do with where he comes from. But the way Nigeria is framed, I mean, Jonathan Goodluck is from the southern part of the country, a Christian. Obasanjo, southern part of the country, a Christian. He's been there for 8 years. Jonathan been there for close to 8 years. And for semblance of unity.
What about Yaradua?
Yeah, well, Yaradua was there for maybe 2 years, you know, so if you calculate from the time the civilians started in 1999 to date, only Yaradua, who comes from the north, a Muslim, so the people in the north feel like this time it's the turn of the north. But if Jonathan Goodluck had led us well, nobody would have even thought of North or any other person. No. But he's not leading us well. It's got nothing to do with where he comes from. I, Honorable Farouk Adamu Aliyu, went to court to get judgment against my Fulani man, late Yaradua, for him to be acting president of Nigeria. I got judgment.
In favor of
Jonathan Goodluck. I had never, before then I have never met him. Up till this time, I met him only once, about a month and a half ago.
I'm speechless. I will let people call in, and tomorrow we'll continue with this. Ungwa people will be on tomorrow, and but before then, I will continue with this, because when you are talking about political jamboree, you see, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. These people have angels of prophets. They are angels of death and they are prophets of doom. There's nothing you can do that will satisfy them if you're from the south. Jonathan's tenure favored the north. He did everything for them. And they told you he must. Of course he must. And this man is crying. Just that the president is from the south. But all he presided was in favor of the north. They're still not happy for the fact that he is from the south. For those that say you're Yoruba, you see, Mirabet down, the south. It is an issue of north and south, and it will continue to be. Until we part ways. There's nothing somebody from Middle Belt will do that will satisfy the Fulanis. It's not going to happen. There's nothing anybody from the West will do will satisfy. Didn't they kill Abiola? You saw how they got rid of Abiola. You need not be told. You saw it. You witnessed it. So Jonathan, that did well for them, they hunted him down. Made sure he never went back. And you're here telling me, largest economy. But Britain is telling you must be one because of you being the largest economy of the world. Not even Africa. And you're banding yourself together, smoking yourself with AK-47. And we're not thinking. We're not thinking. I will open the phone line, and the call number will be +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. Let me push you a little bit more until the calls start coming. You listen to him. And you ask yourself, why? Why? Who are you asking? What is new? Nothing. It's the same old system. The same old problem we have. And we continue to experience it. It will not end. One man took it upon himself to embark on this mission. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Okay, that's gone. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Okay, that line failed. We need to learn. We need to see what is happening and what we need to do to better our situation, better our people. If they have all this hatred, it makes me not understand why we'll continue to say we are one. We are a country.
Good afternoon, MAZI ALOZIE.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Mexico, God bless you, MAZI ALOZIE. I am MAZI Chinemere Mobiuku. I am from Abaje, Wangele local government. Biafra land. I'm calling from my location. MAZI, in fact, it's terrible. We believe that you just delay now. This thing happened when the so-called South or so, that they are not Igbos, they are not Biafrans. Jonathan, under Jonathan. This man just making this comment, and there is our people call themselves representatives, councillors, local government, governors. Are they not aware of this thing that man did? You see, any day we rise up against all these political harlots in Biafra land, that day is the day we are going to get our freedom. All these traditional rulers, all these political harlots, call themselves governor, councillor, local government, all these political Maradona in Biafra land, in Ebola, any day we rise against them, Mazi, that means you are going to see Biafra the next day. But as long as we are still having soft mind with them, let us give them time whether they will repent. Mazi, these people are very, very useless. They are see this kind of play, this kind of clip that they play. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But I want to tell them, nobody will stop Biafra. This agenda is the agenda of God. Like what will happen to them? Do you know that what Nnamdi is saying is 2023 president? I told Biafra that they want to keep MAZI Nnamdi to the extension of DSS to use MAZI Nnamdi to play politics. These people are evil. These people are evil. These people are old serpents.
Ma'am, that's not going to happen. Thank you very much. That's not going to happen. The one thing is dreaming of something, another thing is facing reality. All those people that are thinking about being a president or not being a president, this is what, when they hear it, for all of us that are aware of what is happening, this is why our leader has called for referendum. Our leader has stood for our people. He stands for our people. He is the one fighting for our people. And well, what do we get? Hate, betrayal, nothing more, nothing less. Caller, your name and where you calling.
Hello, MAZI ALOZIE. Am I coming out?
Very loud. Go ahead.
Am I coming? Okay, my name is Chukwu Emeka. I'm calling from Biafra land. Today is my first time of calling. But one thing I want to say is that Biafra is rising. Because I want to use this opportunity to thank our leader in the person of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu and the DUS because of what they played in this Anambra State election. Because before the day of that election, we see buses who carry 20 youths from Akwa Ibom and the rest of about 28 buses carrying youth. All the hotel radio for our land too. But I thank God for the decision of DOS. That thing make them, they don't know what to do again because at the dying minute, we the Biafrans voted for that election. So because of that, I use this opportunity to thank the DOS and the MAZI Nnamdi Kanu because one thing I know for sure is that this coming year will not pass us from getting Biafra. Biafra will surely come because everybody is now joining. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. What we are doing is to inform you. Be informed. Know what is happening around you. Know where we're coming from. Know why our leader is doing what he's doing. Today he is fighting for our people. And today he's suffering for our people. And these same people are the ones that will condemn, accuse, and lie. And they have gotten to the stage where if you are fighting for Biafra, they'll call you bad names because they have been paid off. This man came to do the work of those that sent him, the work for his people. Call out your name and where you're calling from. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you, Mazi.
Welcome.
Yeah, Mazi. My name is Paul. MAZI ALOZIE. I'm very for us.
Mazi, it seems like your phone is on speaker. Mazi, is your phone on speaker? It's kind of cutting out.
No, I'm hearing you very well.
Okay, yours is not coming out good. It's cutting out.
Because I'm
No, we are not. Call back. Mazi, call back. You're not. Mazi, call back. Your line is not good. Your line is not good. Call your name and where you're calling from. There are days he will call and his line will be okay, but there are some days he will call, it becomes a problem. Becomes a problem. Call your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good evening from here. God bless you and your family. I thank Biafrans wherever you are, depending on the time zone. God bless you, Sam.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. I just want to make a small prayer for our people and lift their spirit up again before our God, including our leader, Mazi and the Kanu, every leader. We thank him for what he has done for us. And before we go into this prayer, which I want to make, I want us to look at the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 28:1, and it says, "And hearken diligently unto the voice of Chukwukabian, thy God, to observe and to do all these commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord Chukwukabian will set thee on a high above all nations of the earth." This is our end of our reading today. So, dear friends, I want to thank you. I thank also everyone that is working, doing the prayers, believing, continue to keep the rules, the commandment of God, Chukwukabian, holding dearly the commandment and the information which we have got. It was free from Chukwukabian. It cannot be better than this. I just want to show you that our Lord has started a job on our case. He is working very assiduously. He is lifting us up even in the areas of we never believed. It may tarry, it may take a little longer, but I want you to believe our God has called that we must go. Nothing any man can do about it. Nothing any nation can do about it. Of course, they can delay it, but they can't stop it. That's the word of God. If we keep the commandment, if we believe, if we continue to do that He has supposed us to do, righteousness and holiness, with which nobody can see the face of Chukwukabian. When you have done all this, prayed, watch, our God will bring a helper. In the area of one man that are inside the bush, our Lord has given them a spirit, a person that have it all. Everything they needed, this guy have it. He's in their midst. He spoke to me again about it. He's among them. Let them hear him. Let them adhere to whatever he advising them. He has all we needed. He was sent by our Father Chukwukabiam. He will surprise him in every area of their command. He has it all. He is an angel. I want to thank our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is. I am lifting up his spirit. May his spirit be lifted up above every other kingdoms. And the Lord has chosen him at this hour, at this moment, to lead the people of Biafrans, wherever we are, all over the world, scattered. We have faith in him, and he's going to come out. Nothing can happen to him. He is anointed sheriff, anointed man of God. You can't do anything before God. God must all know all their plans and review it. This is his word. He revealed his secret to his own, to his chosen ones. Before any other thing, before any man can plan anything, the Lord will reveal to our leader. And that's when he speak from the Father's throne, the throne of God. So I bless the Lord in his name. May God continue to sustain whatever it is. I bless our leadership, IPOB leadership, wherever they are, led by MAZI ALOZIE. The Lord continue to sustain him, continue to give him all his plan, give him all enablement, the knowledge, the wisdom to do the work of our Father. I bless our Biafrans and ministers of the gospel and those that are on radio, anchoring our radio. You guys are doing us wonderful. May God continue to sustain your families, continue to lift you up, continue to give you the reward, because it is the word that breaketh the yoke. Our yoke is broken and we are free. I thank us all. I thank everyone that's listening. May God continue to bless you as you adhere to his word. Righteousness and holiness, no man can see Biafra. May God continue to sustain us. Thank you, MAZI ALOZIE, for giving me this opportunity to speak to our people and pray with them. Be blessed and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Yeah, go ahead. Caller, go ahead. We are listening.
Yeah, MAZI, good afternoon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, we're hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah, yes, MAZI. You're calling from Gabon. I bless you. You're doing us proud. And I'm our leader, Nnamdi, carrying for us. I want to say that our in this year now, don't you? And I want to tell you, now is the problem. On Facebook, they are dancing on Facebook. Don't tell them that every restoration is the handwork of people can be. No, they say that they must give.
Sorry, MAZI, I cut you off. Nobody's understanding you. If you hear the replay, you will understand what I'm saying. Whatever you're saying is not coming out, and something is wrong with your line. It's either your service provider or something else. There's something wrong with your line, and it might be from your phone. Like I said, check your volume, whether you have it on loud. If you have it on loud, it might cause the same problem. Okay. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Welcome.
You don't see the clip where you play. We don't finish. We don't, Biafra. When I said that, all of us is the die finish. And the man just kept putting it. Women who went to America, then they stop. All the women of Biafra went to America. When I know they do what, if you know something of the couple of children.
The wording of things. American women. I don't want this to take us off our topic. Let me address this American women issue. Biafrans are Biafrans. We have our American women, our Biafran women in America. They are fantastic. They are good. They are strong. You cannot, because of few eggs, bad eggs, you demonize all of them. The same thing you're going through here is the same thing you're going through in the zoo. When you have women of certain categories that embark on dictating to you what you should and what you shouldn't do, that doesn't represent Biafran women or otherwise. For the fact that there are some stubborn ones that are evil, it's not a representative of Biafran women. We must start to respect our Biafran women in America. There are many of them that are good. And we cannot because some came out and start to disgrace themselves, then we're going to blacklist all the Biafran. We can't do that. It's unacceptable. Okay? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good evening from Gabon, MAZI ALOZIE.
Welcome.
My name is I'm from Ihom I greet you for your marvelous work you have been doing for Biafrans. May God strengthen you. May God allow you to see the independent of Biafra and they rejoice and live it long life with other presenters. I also pray that God will strengthen our leader more. He will come out the independent flag of Biafra. According to what you have been analyzing, a group of people whom I will say they were contaminated with Fulani virus are still talking about presidency and politics concerning how to occupy position in the Nigerian electoral condition, in the freedom of their people. They are people that to people, their own relatives. They like money to go to and daughter the law in
I cut you off. I think the two people that called from Gabon are having similar experience. So I can now conclude that the problem is from Gabon. The problem is from Gabon. So all the two callers from Gabon, you're having the same experience. Your line is not good enough. It's cutting out. Okay. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, it's me. Him not that now, evangelist man. It's me, not angry again. So my name is really angry. I'm not that now, I'm evangelist man. Because I'm evangelist man, that's my name. My talk today is now for some Biafran politicians. If I knew that and his evil groups give biggest effort against my leader and we is IPOB. For the Fulani to make him a governor of Anambra State in 2022. Likewise, hope was on them MAZI. Even the more would be to elect. Did you know that all those Carlo finished so many massive people just to please his Fulani masters? Did you know that they are not finished IPOB just to please his Fulani masters? Likewise, okay, they Ipob. When they are away, that's what he told Army and the police. If IPOB come, shoot them, die. Just to please his Fulani masters. Likewise, Article Denwa, did you know that the killing machine called the devil Mahi, number one killer? What of Emmanuel Iwanyawo? Did you know him? Let's laugh. Incredible story. Did you know Governor Eleki of Ebonyi State and Governor Peter Odele of Rivers? Let's laugh. Incredible story. Let us tell this story. You know, let's laugh. Betrayer from Apoga to APC 419 in Fulani man. Did you know Governor Okowa, Uwanye, Apabio, Victor Atta, and the Biafra former governor before this present one now, and include this present cross the river governor? Let's laugh. Did you know what all those of Kanu want? Did you know that all the Kanu want to assassinate Abaribe those days, but he escaped? Oh, Chibike, I met my good friend, right from Ebedomoma Secondary School, a man of sympathy, but he has he didn't act like this like them. Now let me tell you about Onyesoike. Sometimes the character of the Biafran governors and their politicians groups makes me laugh and anger. Can you imagine Governor Onyesoike of Ipob State killed uncountable Igbo youths in Obibo and denied Igbos and said him and his Ipob people are not Igbos at all. Igbos are criminals. He cannot allow Igbos in his state because Fulani promised him vice president of 2022. That's why he did that. And also, again, he went and destroyed all the Sabbath church and killed all the worshippers. And again, he went and bombed his father's church and arrested IPOB. And again, he paid some huge money and said, anywhere that they see IPOB, kill them all. And again, he went and tell his husband security that anywhere they see people gather and the reason Biafrans sue them and bonded papers. And again, he went and destroyed all Igbo shades at Ikotu. Is it not tribalism? It is tribalism. That's tribalism. Oh, Biafrans. If you see what Onyesoike did in Rivers is uncountable. How many are we say? How many are we save? Even in Hala self, pass lion own. Even you see when they Hala, in lion own, to fear he did all these things he pleased his animal masters to make him a vice president of the zoo Nigeria to Biafra, God forbid. And at last, he must come back with shame. It is unforgettable then. Thank you, man. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller, your name and where you calling from? That line is gone. Well, they are playing politics. And with the vision of politics, they can't do much. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Good.
Also, them but not get to wife. Our women will get to America. Also, them but don't get to wife. All those children, when they take children, don't abandon them. No, now carry no, not supposed carry this thing. Our women to go get on and say, make I tell them, make I go start the Mark chapter 4. Then they don't give us assignment to go get on and go put it up. They fully don't get the right to get our leader. Who be fully to get our leader? Now to go together and carry our leader by himself, people like me. They bring a 100 billion, send it to make us our leader. Fulani don't hold our leader. We need to come there. Fulani, our leader. On a very high to do. On a go, we go do now soon. Nah. Come kill our leader. Make all of us finish for this time. On a the job, Dara. Then think of the spoken of the thing they got there chapter 57. From verse 1 to 8, and Jeremiah chapter 33, from verse 1 to 8 to 10. Now, Allah, we are the only one who apologize. Make it a bit. Allah, why we are apologizing. I think that his life is important more than every human being on this earth. Nobody is important more than our leader. We must get him out so that our generation to come will understand that yes, we will be our leader, our humanity to them in the world. They come with their them, they follow you up. Make the question go on. Get on the jet. Okay, come down. Get on the jet. Okay, we'll get it. Okay, the government.
Your line is dead. Your line is dead. Some days this phone will cut off, and some of them are cut off myself. When you start insulting women because of a few, I did cut you off. So watch what you say. But this one that cut off is from the internet. Your service provider have nothing to do with that. Just for information, people will always call and they voice their opinion, but be guarded. And that's one thing about calling in. Your calling in is to express your opinion, and that is welcome. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
MAZI ALOZIE. Good morning.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Yes. I greet you. I greet the God that is in you, that is giving you strength. Blessed be his holy name. In the name of him, Lord, I pray. MAZI ALOZIE, I greet the whole IPOBs throughout the whole world, greet the whole Biafrans, especially those in our village, in our town, in the Biafra land, that are suffering this thing. They are suffering all these killings here and there. May God continue to strengthen them and save them from the hands of these Fulani people.
MAZI ALOZIE, there's something I want to say. I want all Biafrans and all IPOBs, especially DOS, to them to listen to this very point I'm bringing out now. Please. I remember that our leader said that freedom is not given, it's taken. You must take it by force. But I'm not against how people are going. But at the same time, remember that freedom is taken. Because all these people, all these politicians in our land that are drawing us back, we can't continue to keep on living them like this. Because you could remember what Obasanjo just said the last time. Obasanjo just said that it's them that will suffer it. If Nigeria separates, if Biafra goes, then we will suffer it. Because the politicians will not see where to see our money anymore. Then we don't see there's no way for them to see our money again or make promises useless. I can remember last time we did Labido said this at the same time because since we give to Biafra go on their way, is then the elites, the politicians will suffer it. The people in Nigeria still won. The properties will not suffer it because they have adopted to suffer. So that's what they say. So if we think that the Hanese and all these positions we like this, we like Biafra to come, no, they will not like. There is no time. And we will expect them for them to support us. Instead, they will be going for that 2023, and they are not going. Even if the Fulani has sworn that no president, no government will go to Igbo land. No government will go to Biafra at all. Igbo man cannot rule them, and they know that they continue doing that. And that is why we need to take it by ourselves. We have to cry to Britain. Britain, because of the money they are taking, oil and gas they are taking from us. From there, they will not leave us to go. And they support them, killing us every day. I am sharing tears when I hear the way they are bombing in Biafra land. When they are bombing, destroying houses. How are we going to rebuild those houses again? How are those people going to rebuild them? Well, that's what they want, is to clear Biafrans so that they will take over the land. And all these people, politicians, know, but because of if Biafra comes, they will not see way to steal our money again. That is why they don't want us to go. That is why they don't want to support. So I appear that to make this world go inside every Biafran to know that the freedom is for taking, not given. We can't continue begging them. And the last thing is, we shall not continue to tell our Fulani, leave our leader unconditionally. Fulani are not going to. They are very, very stubborn. They are very, very stubborn. They are not going to leave the mass like that. Just leave the mass to go. Whereas they know their face, they're committed. You know, they don't know their face, they're committed. But if they don't the word, they interpret it to them. Or when me interpreting it to them, they now understand. The way they came to understand the volume of the face, they're committed. But they are not going to leave the mass. Like some people who are thinking that during the court case, now they will come. No, they will not come. It's for us to make all effort to see that the man will come. Make all effort by all means. That's for the man to leave the man to come. No way. That is my final word. May all God is continue to protect every one of us, and they give us the courage, the wisdom, and the courage to know what we are going to do to achieve this Biafran liberation. In Elohim, when I pray.
You see, we are not running away. We are taking our freedom. We are not expecting them to give it. Caller from, yeah.
Let me just put on my radio.
Okay.
Hello, MAZI ALOZIE.
Yeah, good morning.
Good evening from here. We're speaking to King from my location. I want to advocate for our people to start rebranding their businesses. Yeah, you replace it with Biafra. Doesn't matter what business, how big, to your hospital, your churches, your food, your restaurant, your tavern, your clubs, bottle stores, and so on and so forth. Secondly, I want to advocate for our people to protest in mass, like let's say our prominent people, lawyers, doctors, nurses overseas, those ones outside Nigeria. So please, if possible, we come collectively and burn our Nigerian passport in protest against the killings in our land. Thirdly is about our people. Because I saw somewhere where someone is saying DOS is asking the Nigerian police to arrest our Biafra people. No. Our people need to start on the strategy of this game that is being played. Our people need to understand that this film is something that is more than even you guys. That they said it's good to understand that are not fully sitting at home for to know that we are not the ones being forcing and not giving other people to sit at home. They are doing it voluntarily for the love and for the hope and restoration of the kingdom of Biafra. And I come again in a post, a comment where someone made. He says that we are is going to be our stop. Is that that is going to, we are going to stop eating after what we to do. I'm asking myself, is this for or Biafra? Because as you have to do something that will make you, but that means you are not for us. So I have to wait
Your line has gone bad.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Your line has gone bad. It's from the same zone, so they have bad, but they have bad service. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. We do all these things. We say them the way they are. It is for us to improve what we're doing. Freedom is not given, is taken. And to take it, you must plan. You must remove all doubts. You must remove all obstacles systematically. You identify who is who. If you don't identify, you make mistakes. And that is why when we do things, we do them methodically, just the way we will leave no doubt. If it's not an issue of immediately you react, no, it's step by step. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Good morning, Mazi. Welcome. Go ahead. We are listening to you.
Thank you very much. My name is Chukwimano. I'm a native of Chicago, my state, Biafra. Yes, according to the old clip you played. This clip, a lot of information was taught by the man in question. When you think what will happen during the time of the Obasanjo, the type of corruption in Nigeria, from Obasanjo to Yar'Adua to Goodluck Jonathan, and now the terrorists, Fulani, in the name of Buhari. The corruption in Nigeria is growing day by day. If you watch out what happened to Jonathan, so many billions of dollars destroyed by this group. But the worst of them today is Fulani. You may be surprised the day they will say there is no money in Nigeria Central Bank. But Fulani are carry everything away. You may hear it one day. But you can see people in the south talking about Nigeria, talking about a nation. One thing I like Fulani is this. These people, they have love to themselves. They cover themselves. They don't expose themselves. They know where they are coming from, and they know where they are going. But all the indigenous people in Nigeria, they have accepted to be a slave, except our leader and the Ipob, who came up in the dying minute. If not, I wonder what Fulani we do the indigenous people in that enclave they call Nigeria. If an angel comes from heaven today, say that Nigeria is going to move as other countries in Africa, we are not talking of European country, I talk of Africa. Nigeria will destroy the angel. The only solution is the decision of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Failing to do so, today is just the beginning of criminality of one Nigeria. Because there is no hope as far as life is concerned. Nigeria is made for criminality. Nigeria is created by criminals, Lord Lugard and Flora Shaw. They made it very clear that Nigeria is oil and water that cannot mix. And British are still forcing Nigeria to be one. And the indigenous people who are supposed to fight to liberate themselves, all of them are fools. They are not worthy to live because Fulani has swallowed all of them. Without our leader Nnamdi Kanu, I'm sorry for them. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. Yes, we have all these things, what they do, their vision as to what they think is theirs and what they think is not theirs, but they think everything belongs to them. So they want it at all cost, at our expense. Call out your name and where you're calling from. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Good morning from here. Go
MAZI
ahead.
ALOZIE.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I want to respond to the clip and some other political games that is going on right now in our land. Number one is that you have seen where they shot the blind man, and you've seen how the blind man dodged the bullet. So what am I trying to tell you right now is that we have a lot of work to do, serious work to do. And they said in the one adage that I don't know how to turn it in English, or goldsmith,
blacksmith,
that does not know how to mold a gun should learn it from the kite. Now, I don't see the reason why all these things will be going on and hatred everywhere. Yet the people were expecting to speak, most especially the elders. We said that we should be giving them time after time, and they continue to fail us. Number one is that these people, they don't want you to be free. That's number one. Number two, I came to realize that anyone or many of us that has been calling on radio continue to say that the Fulani man don't want to give us freedom. I don't just understand what does that mean, or what does that insinuate, or what are they insinuating, or what does that entail? Does it mean that really our destinies are in the hands of the Fulanis, or are they the creator of Biafrans, or we ourselves, or without them that we cannot be free? I want these things after these very questions. I want you to kind of help me to understand, because when people come up and said the Fulanis don't want us to go, and we have our own land, we have our legs, we have our brain intact, we have our hands working perfectly. Now I came to realize that actually, if we really want these very restorations of Biafra, we should desist from anything called Nigeria, participating in the politics, partisans or whatever, and we should give all the senators, all the governors, those of them that are in the Senate House, those of them that are in House of Representatives, we should give them ultimatum to retreat back. It's either you retreat back to Biafra land, because our leader said it to Jonathan 2015. 2014, that he should come back to Enugu to rule, and we will guide him. I want us to stand on that word now, that all the senators should come back to Biafra land, or we ostracize them, or we deal with them. Because let me just tell you, we cannot be saying that we want Nigeria, and when they want to do their politics, we have our brothers that are participating with them, that are running things with them, and they are compromising with us, telling us to give them time, that they will release our leader. And at the end of it all, they will use our head. After shaving our head finish, now our leader is still there. Nobody's talking about the release of our leader, because all our head has been shaved. They are talking, they abandon it because they have achieved their aim. They abandon our leader's release and get to 2023 election. And that takes me back to some certain things I've been hearing on social media, and which someone said that the Nigerian government or the Southeast governors should get those of them that intentionally to sit at home, that they should get them arrested. I just want to remind us that our leader said no matter what that is happening under IPOB or whatever, that we should not mention the Nigerian police, to arrest any of us, that we should settle with us. Then what are they trying to say by telling the governors to arrest the people that you are controlling or people that you are commanding? Tomorrow you come up again to tell us to sit at home. Sir, I don't just get us on certain things. Thank you very much. Let me just stop here.
Thank you very much. The criminals, as far as I know, are the ones they refer to. There are people that sit at home to go and commit crime and say it's IPOB. I think that's what he was referring to. Those that personally, I'm not in support for you to get up. You say you're going to sit at home, then you say you're going to go steal somebody's motorcycle in the name of sit at home. And that's not acceptable. And we cannot misquote our leader. We cannot misquote our leader. If you're going to steal, don't use IPOB name to go and steal, and don't use our leader's name to go and steal. Sit at home. When it's called, it's called. When it's called off, it's called off. Then if you decide that because they say sit at home, like you pre-planned to go and raid somebody's house, you say sit at home. That's you're out of luck. We did not send you. So any crime you commit, don't even bring IPOB close to it. So we must separate the corn from the shaft. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, my big brother Mazi Alozie. Your brother good calling from UK. And I agree Biafrans and I agree our leader and where he is now, ancestors guide and protect him. Mazi, the main reason I called.
Call back, your line cut off. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good morning.
Good morning from here.
Yes, my name is Stefan. I'm calling from my location. Maza, thank you for giving us another opportunity to see the brightness of the day. May its name be glorified. In the name of Chukwukabiam, I would say. Mazi, I don't have much to say. In other words, I want to concur with your brother, the last speaker, for what he said concerning these brothers that is, working for the zoo government. You see, the Amazonians, all the senators, all the people working in Amazonia, they all resigned to face what they have facing them. If we are truly saying that we want our freedom, all these people, we give them ultimatum. How many are they? We own the land, not they. We can't be fighting for our freedom, and they will be there, working for the zoo, trying to have their offices or have their election. We give them the automatic to resign, all of them. I said it again, all these, especially all these senators, those are the spokesmen of all these military and paramilitary, whatever they call it, custom, brigade, scout, all of them. Let them resign. If they don't resign, we give them automatic to resign. They must resign. Because when we after fighting for this freedom and we get the freedom, they're gonna come back. All of them will come back. We have this is our country, this is our country. But when we are fighting for the freedom, they were there, enjoying themselves, supporting our enemies. This is my own take. Let them resign. They must resign, all of them, from A to Z. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. no room for politics, those playing politics. It's for their own. But as far as I know, we want to be free, and we are taking the right steps. What they want to do is to tag us as terrorists, and you being a Biafran. The worst thing you will want to do is find yourself in the camp of a blacklist, because all the policies they are making is against you, because they know who you are, and you can't fall into that trap. We know we are right. We know what the right things to do, and that's why we tactically do it the way we do it. So we're on the right path. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Mazi, it's me. The network cut me off.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yes, Mazi, what I want to say regarding what our brother said about the sit-at-home regarding to arrest or not to arrest. If you, at least I don't want people to misunderstand DOS or whenever our media publish something by Mazi Powerful. You need to understand something here. Do you know that? Do you know that when we cancel Monday sit at home, do you actually ask yourself, who are those people that is enforcing this sit at home? Do you think it's Biafrans? No, these are Fulani. Yeah, these are Fulani. Do you know since we start catching them, and some of the people, hopefully of them and some governors are using to spoil IPOB names? Ask yourself, who are those people? Do you think they are IPOB members? No, they are not IPOB members. These are Fulanis and some useless people these politicians are using. Don't you see some of them that they caught? Don't you see the video? Some of these guys they caught when they were confessing. I want people should listen sometimes, because we know that when we say something, we know that the people that send them, we ask them, listen, you should go and hide yourself somewhere, because we know the people that is doing those things. These are politicians agents that is doing all those things. It's not our people. So that is why we dish out that thing, so that they will know that we know the way to tackle them. That is what we say. We will never see them to come and attack our people again. Because what they do is when our people are sitting at home, when we cancel sit at home, on Monday, when people open their shop, you see the politician stores and Fulani. I'm telling you 100%. Some Fulanis are doing this thing just to indict IPOB.
Most of them are the ones doing it, and that is why I said, when we say something, we know what we say, we know what we're doing. When we say sit at home, we know what we mean by sit at home. If you go out there to use sit at home, we have caught them. We have caught many of them, and they thought they were our people, and then it turned out to be their own people. So we know what we're saying. So let people not misunderstand our policies, and that's why I say whatever we're doing, we know what we're doing. We're doing it right. So that's what it is. Yeah. Thank you, Mazi.
Yes, but that is what I call to let our people know, so that people will not misunderstand what we are doing here. You can see, you don't misunderstand exactly what the others are doing here, because we know. You should know you shouldn't even wait for them to tell you. You should know the people that is doing this thing. You saw the video of the young boy they caught last time. He was confessing who sent him. You saw the video there. These are the people they are using. So we need to dish out something to let them know that we know that you are the people that is doing this thing.
Yeah, don't misquote our leader. They are misquoting our leader. You know. Yeah,
they are misquoting them. That is why I find it so much offensive. Do you not misquote these people? They know exactly what they are doing. They know. Let me tell our people. Do you think that IPOB have no intelligence on the ground? We are living in Europe here. They have intelligence on the ground, and they report to our DOS. They report to them exactly what is happening. We can live here and know what is happening there. They have intelligence on the ground.
Thank you, Mazi. Our time is running short.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, our time is running short, so few more calls and I'll call it. Call out your name and where you're calling from. Please turn down your radio.
MAZI ALOZIE, good evening, sir.
Welcome.
Ndewo.
Go ahead, quick.
The power of the Almighty Elohim be with you all. All the Radio Biafra broadcasters, I greet you all. And I'm giving special greetings to our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is. No matter he is in the hands of our enemies. MAZI ALOZIE, our leaders, our politicians, our Igwes, our this, that, they are failing us. People are dying. We can't wait for them anymore. We don't have trust on them anymore. They are selling us the more. The more we are waiting for them, for their outcome of their meeting, the more they are planning evil against us. They don't even care to know. When you are not care about your wife will divorce you and go and marry another person. Or look for another man that will be careful. We will be caring for her. So please and please, then let us do something. After this, some of our brothers now are suggesting for us to give the politicians ultimatum for them to resign. It's a good idea. Let us focus on that. Our DOS should listen and know how to put it so that we will do something. The ultimatum now will lead us the way, whether to push them out of this land. On our court day on 10th of November, I told people that these people, they are not for us.
Thank you, man.
They just went here. I said, I don't even know. They don't, no answer, nothing. We are just here. Being as if we are inside the water.
Yeah, our time is short now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Our time is very, very short. So call, and you have a few minutes to call. You have a few minutes to talk. We'll be off in about three minutes, and then we'll close. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
MAZI ALOZIE, good morning, sir.
Good morning from here.
Good morning. Good morning to all my brothers and sisters. Good morning. MAZI ALOZIE, during your broadcast, there was someone that was interviewing some guy, and he kept saying that the bandits are of two types. President Goodluck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That President Jonathan was the invisible bandit, and then the wolves in the forest. And then stressing that Madam Jonathan's wife was partying with money. And I asked this regime, where is Aisha Buhari? All these Fulani people, they know how to disgrace our women. But when it comes to them, they will show their women. My question, because I know they are listening, where is Aisha Buhari? Where is the president's wife not in Nigeria condemning the ongoing genocide that is going on in our land? So I'll rest that case there. They know how to protect their own, but our own is good to bring out to kill. Then another thing in one of Nnamdi's broadcasts, Nnamdi told us that if there is anything that we are doing and the federal government complains about it, we should know that that thing is working. Currently, they've hired 10,000 media saboteurs to attack us via social media. So they will use Nnamdi's head and IPOB name and Biafra name. You think they are one of yours, but they are there causing confusion, attacking each other, and all of that. Then when it comes to sit at home, this voluntary sit at home is the only tool that we have, and we cannot stop sitting at home. It is paining them, like Nnamdi said, it's working, and we need to continue to do that. Then the next one is this net that they have going on. That's a huge pandemic that is greater than Fulani killing us. But I want to commend all those communities. Since after we talked about it, they've already started dealing with the dealers and the people taking this medicine. So thank you, our communities that are doing it, and the ones that are about to start it. We need to continue it. I understand there is a place in Owerri. They have about 300 of our sons apparently trying to give them rehab, and they can go there and kill them at night. So those are like 300 young men, or our husbands are not there. Then there is this place here, that's in Maine. This Maine seems to be a stronghold that we get information on all the time. There is one filling station that is in this Maine that is called Tonimas. They built a hotel there. We Fulani are just defiling our children. And I asked the community of Maine, what business do you have with the Fulani? Defiling your children, and you're allowing that nonsense to go on. Then the landlords that are pointing to when you have problems with your tenants, you go and invite DSS and say that those people you're fighting with are IPOB, and they carry those people away. So these landlords, you're exposing yourselves. If you continue to do this, it means you will die. You cannot point at somebody that the IPOB or Biafran or something, and DSS will come and take somebody's child. We need to, with this, I know you have to go there. We can't get Biafra without unity. Unity is the only thing that can give us Biafra. But when you are pointing at your brothers just to satisfy somebody, to collect money, it's not good. Thank you so much, Dad. I have a lot to say, but I know that you have to go. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And, thank you. And that's where we'll be ending the program for the day.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you. We'll be on again tomorrow. We'll be on again tomorrow. So that is where we'll be ending the program. The Ngwa people will be on the air tomorrow. So I thank all of you for calling in, for participating.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Biafra.